So this is going to be the first video in a series of videos teaching you how to do your Tumblr themes. So it's going to be everything from mobile themes to desktop themes to abouts, updates, tabs, navigation themes, anything you could possibly want in a video series about Tumblr themes. So in this first video, we're going to be focusing solely on your mobile theme, how I do my mobile theme, how to include links in your description in your mobile theme, and some simple coding things that'll help you later on when we're writing your about, or when we're definitely when we're doing your updates tab, which is probably going to be the last in the series because it's a little more advanced and a little bit more tricky. So this is just solely going to focus on your mobile theme, which I think is the easiest and quickest part of doing your theme, obviously, because it doesn't take that long. But a nice mobile theme, really, that's how people judge you, because most people use that sounds terrible, but it's true. Most people use Tumblr mobile, and they decide whether or not to follow you based on if you have a good mobile theme. So, or at least that's how I do it. I'm pretty sure other people do the same thing. So if you have a good theme that's easy on the eyes, aesthetically pleasing, easy to navigate on mobile, that'll really help you rank up your follower count, and that shouldn't be the only reason why you're on Tumblr, but followers are always nice, I know that. So, I'm going to show you my mobile theme, and then I'm going to show you how to do a mobile theme. This is all going to be done on a new blog that I've created solely for the purpose of showing you, but also because I kind of wanted a separate blog. So, it's all going to be done on a brand new blog, so as I'm doing my theme and stuff, I'm going to be explaining along the way. So, it is going to take a little bit longer, and the videos might take a little bit longer to upload than you'd like, but if you have any questions, leave them below and I'll make a video or answer in the comments if it's easier, explaining how to do a thing or whatever. And there will be a bunch of links in the description to help you out if you need any help with like code stuff. I'll leave some websites that I learned how to do all this. I haven't seen a video series like this on YouTube or anywhere on the internet, so link me to some below if there are some, but I thought this would be a really original thing and it would be really helpful because a lot of people don't know how to do their own themes, and it's actually a really simple thing. So, I'm just going to shut up now and show you how to do your mobile theme, so enjoy. So, whether or not this is your first vlog or your 50th, you're always going to start out on Tumblr on your dashboard, and I'm going to show you how to get to your mobile theme from desktop. I would do this all on my phone, but I figured it would be easier to show you guys with the mouse and point you around. There are some things you need to do on desktop. So, you get to your mobile theme by pressing this little guy up here. I don't know why he reminds me of a little guy. He just does. You press him, and then you press, settings. Not like settings. You do press settings. And then you wait for settings to load. I'm sorry my internet is so slow throughout this, by the way. And then you press the blog you want. So this is my main blog, so it has a little star next to it. That means it's your main. The one you can send asks from, and yeah, stuff like that. The one you can follow people from. And so this is your mobile theme. This is my mobile theme. Actually, if you're following along, there's your mobile theme, whatever you're doing this on. Obviously, it'll look better on mobile because it'll be less grainy. But here are some tips to follow. Make sure everything's like the same color. It doesn't have to be the exact same color, but make it like about the same color. Make it a color that's easy on the eyes. I have light blue, which here looks really bright. Maybe to me, but that's only because it's dark in here. On your phone, it'll look a lot nicer than if you're using like. Once I found someone that had like a bright green. No, it did not work. I unfollowed them. So, I'm sorry if you just saw that. I pressed the wrong button. So, here I put a bunch of links and stuff, and people always ask me, like, how do you get links in your mobile theme? Because there's no way to do it on mobile. You have to actually do it on desktop, but it makes everything really, really easy to navigate. People have told me that my mobile theme is easy to navigate because of the links, which makes it really nice because the only way you could see those links otherwise is to go on the Safari version, not the desktop version, which is a pain. So it's a lot easier if you could do this, because then more people will read your stuff and interact with you because you have a nice, easy to navigate theme. So it'll be easier for them to navigate. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is the blog we're going to be working on. As you can see, as you will see, I have already done some things to it because I had one attempt at filming this, so it didn't go over well, but I'm still going to show you how I did everything. So first what you're going to want to do, even on your phone, it's going to be the exact same thing, so don't worry if you're following along on your phone, or like your iPad or whatever, I don't actually know. So you're going to want to press Edit Appearance up here. I'm sorry if I talk too fast, by the way. And then once you do that, it pulls up all this lovely stuff. It's actually the least scary thing. With your title, you're going to want to type out a title like that, and then the font, you just really play around. I chose this one. I'm not very good at pronouncing things, but choose whichever one you think is the best. Another tip, a lot of people write their stuff in like all lowercase. I think it makes it look nicer. I don't know why other people do it. It's not correct grammar, but it does look really cool. And of course, doing that, I screwed everything up. So then your description, you're gonna want to type out a description. I just have some cheese ball float. I'm sorry. Allow me to copy and paste this, and then I'll show you what I did. So this is your mobile theme on desktop, which doesn't actually make a lot of sense, but it is. So you're going to want to press edit theme, which is this button up here, which is how we're going to do everything, and we're going to do some simple coding now. I swear, this is so simple that I could do it, and I'm not the best at like the internet or anything, or how to make things look nice, but this coding is super duper simple. So you're going to want to type out a description, and then I'm just going to copy paste what I have here and then show you how it works. So here I have a code, which I will leave in the description. I'll also leave in the description how to put a link in HTML, if I don't make any sense, don't worry. But basically it's this, and then in between these two quotation marks here and here, you're going to want to put a link. Whenever you're typing out a link, keep in mind that it won't work unless you write this, http:// because as you can see up here, this is a secure server, so it has an S. In case you didn't know that, that's what that means. I just recently learned that. So up here, you can see it says HTTPS, which you could also type, I guess, if you're going to a secure server. It still works if you don't type the S, and it's a secure server, by the way. Then you're going to want to put ://, and that's how it actually knows. And then I realized I did not put www dot, but I don't think you actually need to put that. Did I hear? No, I did not. You don't need to put www dot. I know, like, that's like a grandpa move to put www dot, but you can if you want to. It won't change anything. It's just that you don't have to. And then in between like this colon, not the colon, it's like a less, greater than sign, but I don't actually know what's really. And this, you're gonna want to put the actual thing people are gonna see when they see the link. So they're not gonna see this whole thing. They're just gonna see whatever you type right there. So make it short, make it easy to like use or whatever. I guess you can make it super duper long if you really wanted to, but I think that makes it look like not as, you know, like neat or organized, stuff like that. And then yeah, so you have to actually do this next part on mobile, because I'm not even going to do it on desktop because it screws everything up. But your links are all going to be smushed together, which is not going to look nice. So, you know, just play with it however you want it. I'm going to move that down there. So there's going to be two lines. I'll show you what I mean once I fix it. I'm going to fix it on my phone, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys. So as you can see, now there are two rows. I also put these two little lines in between things. That's not anything life-changing. You just actually like type two little slashes. But I think, I don't know, it makes it look like cool, like 21st century girl of the future-esque. But yeah, as you can see, now it's two lines. I think this looks really simple, and it's going to make your blog so much easier to navigate. So now I'm going to teach you how to get a header and an icon, and how to change the color and make everything like the same color. So the rest of this can be done on your phone. That was the only part that had to be done on desktop, the linking, and it was actually the hardest part. So if you made it this far, congratulations. Everything else is a walk in the park, and I swear the rest of it can be done in under 6 minutes, because it has to be, because that's the amount of time, recording time I have left. So I'm going to show you how to get a header and how to get an icon, and also how to get rid of an icon if you don't want it there. But, you know, you still have an icon, but it just won't show up on your mobile theme, which will be cool-ish. So, yeah. So here's where you go on the internet and you do a little bit of stealing, which is fine. You're going to want to search something like headers. You can use Twitter headers, but I always use Tumblr headers, and I like using pale colors for some reason. I'm sorry I keep accidentally doing that. I don't know why, but I like using pale headers. So you just choose one of these, and then I'm going to show you what you do with it after you choose it. So once you choose a header, what you're going to want to do is press Again, edit appearance, and then this little like pencil thingy. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. And then you press like choose photo, and I'm just gonna choose a random photo. This isn't what I'm going to use as my header, but I have some things titled organization, which I just use for doing my desktop theme, which I will show you later. You position the image however you want to, and then you press save, and then you wait for it to load, and once you're done, it'll be changed. Sometimes Tumblr mobile doesn't work like exactly like you want it to, and it actually doesn't update for the first like few times, or it'll just go back to however it was, which is, you know, you're not doing anything wrong. It's just really, that's not cool like that. So same thing with your icon too. You just choose a picture. It's best if you like crop it, like pre-crop it. You don't have to. It could crop it for you, but I just use a bunch of, I have no idea why I'm going to my One Direction folder, by the way. That's just whatever it is. I usually use just like pictures that I cropped like Instagram size. If you know what the Instagram size is, I think it's like 100 by 100, but don't quote me on that. So you just change that to, and now I guess I have a One Direction theme blog, which isn't what I was, you know, originally going for. But also, if you wanted to not even have the avatar showing, you just swipe that, and then it's still going to be there, because of course when you reblog things, but then your theme looks like that, which I don't like having avatars. Some people do, but I don't like having it on my blog, because I just like having the header and then everything else so it like flows smoothly. I have no idea why. I'm very strange like that, but I don't know. It's the perfectionist in me. So you just want to do it like that, and then press save, and basically you're done. So this is how my mobile theme now looks with the header that I chose and everything, but as you'll notice, the background doesn't really match. Well, I mean, it kind of matches, but only because I chose something that was kind of pale-ish. But for some themes, your background will not match, so I'm going to show you how to change your background color. So I'm just going to use this as my example. Sometimes your like background color can be very close to white, but like this theme I have, I believe the background is like not white. Yeah, my background's pink there. So you're going to want to change it to kind of match your header, because when everything's matched, it looks way nicer. Also, the links, for some reason, I like to match my link color. I usually always stick with my text color in like a really dark shade of black, just because I feel like that makes it look more like professional-ish, I guess. But if you're like trying to change, I don't even know what I'm saying. The links can't be blue. Basically is what I'm trying to get out there, unless you have a blue background. Yeah, basically that's the entire thing. Because otherwise then it doesn't look very professional. And like I said, people judge you based on your mobile theme. Just go back in the video if you forgot that I said that. Anyway, so what you're going to want to do is there's this little button that says background color, and you could either choose from pre-mixed colors, which I almost never do, or you can mix your own color. If you know the code, you could go on a website with codes, but if you know what like code you want, you could just like type the code in right there. But if you're like me and you have like no actual concept of HTML except for the very little that I taught you, which is actually me, you can just mix it yourself till you find something you like. So I'm going to do it on my phone because I find that a lot easier to mix, and then I'll show you what I came up with, basically. So let me do that. So here's what I ultimately went with. It looks a lot different on mobile for some reason, the colors, but just in case you go on my mobile theme and then you're like, wow, those are nice colors, I want to use them. The background color is EHE2FF. I have it pulled up on my phone. And the link color, or the accent color, as it's properly called, is 5F496E. So you could copy my exact theme if you want to. Just give me credit somewhere. So that's the end of my tutorial on how to redo your mobile theme. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please share it if you know someone who has a really bad mobile theme, maybe just as a way to tell them to redo their mobile theme, I guess. Make sure you press the links below. I'll have some really helpful advice on coding and links to where you can follow me. Tell me what other videos you would like to see in this series, and I'm going to run out of filming time, so I'll see you guys later. Bye!